If you think rice is just an empty carb that does nothing for your joints, think again. What if I told you that just by switching the type of rice you eat, you could naturally reduce arthritis pain, calm inflammation, and reclaim your mobility? In today's video, I'll reveal 3 types of rice scientifically proven to help soothe aching joints, and one of them might already be sitting in your kitchen. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. You might think all rice is created equal, but brown rice is in a league of its own, especially when it comes to fighting arthritis pain. Unlike white rice, which is stripped of its natural layers during processing, brown rice keeps its nutrient-packed bran and germ intact. And those layers? They're a goldmine of anti-inflammatory power. First, let's talk about fiber. Research from the Journal of Nutrition shows that a high-fiber diet can significantly lower markers of inflammation in the body. And when it comes to arthritis, inflammation is the real villain causing swelling, pain, and stiffness. Brown rice is loaded with this inflammation-fighting fiber, making it one of the simplest dietary weapons against joint pain. But that's just the beginning. Brown rice is also rich in magnesium, a mineral that's often missing in modern diets. According to a study published in Osteoarthritis and Cartilage, higher magnesium intake is associated with reduced symptoms of arthritis. Magnesium doesn't just help your joints, it relaxes the muscles around them, easing tension and allowing smoother, less painful movement. Then there's antioxidants, the tiny soldiers that fight oxidative stress, a major driver of joint degeneration. Brown rice contains potent antioxidants that help neutralize the free radicals attacking your cartilage day after day. Think of it as putting out the fire inside your joints before it can burn further damage. And if you think arthritis is your only concern, there's another hidden benefit: blood sugar control. When blood sugar spikes wildly, inflammation levels shoot up too. Brown rice has a low glycemic index, meaning it releases sugar slowly into your bloodstream, keeping inflammation under control. Now, you might wonder, isn't brown rice hard to add into meals? Not at all. It's incredibly versatile, perfect in stir-fries, grain bowls, hearty soups, or even simple veggie-loaded plates. One easy swap: trade your usual white rice for brown in your next meal. It's a small shift, with a massive payoff. And while it does take a few extra minutes to cook, that extra time is worth it for the chewy, nutty flavor, and even more for the healing power it brings to your joints. In short, brown rice isn't just healthier, it's functional food. A daily bowl of brown rice could mean fewer painful flare-ups, stronger bones, and better overall mobility. Small changes, big results. They used to call it forbidden rice for a reason. Once reserved only for royalty in ancient China, black rice isn't just rare. It's one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods you can add to your diet, especially if you're battling arthritis. At first glance, its dark color might seem unusual, but that's exactly where its strength lies. The deep purple-black hue comes from anthocyanins, potent antioxidants also found in superfoods like blueberries and purple cabbage. And here's the kicker: black rice contains even more anthocyanins than blueberries, according to a study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry. What does this mean for your joints? Everything. Anthocyanins have been proven to reduce oxidative stress and suppress inflammatory pathways, the very mechanisms behind joint swelling, cartilage breakdown, and persistent arthritis pain. In simple terms, eating black rice is like sending an elite team of firefighters straight into your joints to extinguish the flames of inflammation. But the benefits don't stop there. Black rice is also incredibly high in fiber, just like brown rice, but with an even greater ability to regulate digestion and stabilize blood sugar levels. Studies show that healthy blood sugar management is critical for keeping systemic inflammation low, meaning your joints stay calmer and less irritated over time. Plus, black rice packs a surprising punch of plant-based protein. According to research in food chemistry, black rice contains more protein than white or even brown rice, making it a fantastic ally for repairing damaged tissues and maintaining muscle strength, both crucial for anyone managing arthritis symptoms. And if you struggle with fatigue, another hidden gem in black rice is its iron content. Iron plays a crucial role in oxygenating your blood and boosting your energy levels, something arthritis patients often struggle with due to chronic inflammation wearing the body down. Taste-wise, black rice has a rich, slightly nutty flavor with a satisfyingly chewy texture. It pairs beautifully with stir-fries, roasted vegetables, hearty soups, and even sweet dishes like coconut milk rice pudding. And if you're thinking it sounds complicated to cook, don't worry. It's as simple as boiling it in water or broth until tender, about 30 to 35 minutes, and trust me, the rewards for your joints are more than worth the wait. Incorporating black rice even once or twice a week could be a game changer for your mobility, energy levels, and daily comfort. In a world full of highly processed foods that fuel inflammation, black rice stands out as a natural, powerful antidote, and it's just waiting to be part of your journey toward pain-free living. Don't let the name fool you. Wild rice isn't technically rice at all. It's the seed of a watergrass. But when it comes to joint healing and arthritis relief, wild rice might just be the most underrated powerhouse in your pantry. Here's the twist. Unlike other grains, wild rice is a rare plant-based source of omega-3 fatty acids, the same inflammation-fighting compounds found in fatty fish like salmon. Why does that matter? Because omega-3s have been shown to block inflammatory cytokines and protect cartilage from degeneration. A 2016 study in Arthritis Research and Therapy found that omega-3 intake significantly reduced joint stiffness, tenderness, and swelling in patients with rheumatoid arthritis. Translation: wild rice is more than just a healthy carb, it's joint armor, but that's just the beginning. Wild rice is packed with antioxidants, particularly flavonoids, which help neutralize free radicals that damage your joints over time. In fact, research published in Food Science and Nutrition ranked wild rice among the top antioxidant-rich grains available. So while you're enjoying its nutty flavor, your body is absorbing an internal shield against chronic inflammation. And let's not forget the minerals, zinc and manganese, two unsung heroes in joint health. Zinc helps reduce inflammation and supports tissue repair, while manganese aids in the production of collagen, the essential protein that cushions your joints. If you've been dealing with cartilage wear and tear, wild rice can help supply the building blocks to restore some of that lost joint flexibility. What really makes wild rice shine, though, is how nutrient-dense it is without being calorie-heavy. This makes it ideal for seniors or anyone trying to manage arthritis without adding unnecessary weight, which can stress the joints even further. Now let's talk flavor and usage. Wild rice has a distinct chewy texture and earthy, nutty taste that adds a whole new dimension to meals. It's perfect in grain bowls, soups, casseroles, or as a side dish paired with roasted veggies and lean proteins. For a satisfying joint-healing meal, try mixing wild rice with sautéed spinach, olive oil, and grilled salmon. It's like giving your body a spa day from the inside out. Cooking wild rice takes a bit more time, about 40 to 45 minutes, but it's easy. Just rinse it, boil it in water or broth, and let it simmer until it bursts open and fluffs up. And because it's so nutrient-dense, even a small serving is enough to deliver its inflammation-fighting punch. Whether you're newly diagnosed with arthritis or have been managing it for years, wild rice is an easy, flavorful way to reduce joint pain, improve flexibility, and support long-term healing. This isn't just a side dish, it's a strategic ally in your fight against inflammation. Before we dive deeper into healing with food, there's one important warning you need to hear. Not all rice is your friend. In fact, some types of rice can quietly fuel the very inflammation you're trying to fight. Highly refined white rice, the type that's stripped of its bran and germ, is almost pure starch. It digests quickly, spikes your blood sugar, and creates inflammatory surges that hammer your joints. According to a study in Nutrients Journal, 2018, diets high in refined carbohydrates were directly linked to increased inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, CRP, a key signal of arthritis flare-ups. And it's not just plain white rice. Prepackaged rice mixes, quick-cook rice products, and instant flavored rice packets are often packed with additives, sodium, and hidden sugars, all of which can quietly stoke the fires of joint inflammation day after day. So while brown, black, and wild rice are powerful allies, white and processed rice varieties could be secret saboteurs, making arthritis symptoms worse over time. If you're serious about managing arthritis naturally, it's not just about adding the right foods. It's about cutting out the wrong ones, too. Choosing whole, unprocessed rice varieties isn't just a dietary preference. It's a powerful act of self-protection, one that shields your joints from the inside out. Now that you know which rices help and which ones hurt, the question becomes, how do you use them for the biggest impact? Here's a simple, powerful strategy you can start today. At lunch, add a hearty scoop of brown rice to your plate. Pair it with colorful veggies, lean protein, and a drizzle of olive oil. This midday boost delivers fiber, magnesium, and steady energy to keep inflammation in check all afternoon. At dinner, rotate in black rice 2 to 3 times per week. Use it as the base for your evening meal, whether it's a nourishing stir-fry, a grain bowl with grilled chicken, or a hearty soup. This way, you're flooding your body with antioxidants right when it needs them for overnight repair. Once-a-week power meal. Feature wild rice as the star. Combine it with omega-3 rich foods like salmon, walnuts, or chia seeds for an anti-inflammatory powerhouse meal that supports long-term joint healing and bone strength. Always cook extra and store it in the fridge. Having cooked brown, black, or wild rice ready to go makes it effortless to eat right even on your busiest days. Consistency is key. The more often you replace inflammatory foods with these joint-healing grains, the stronger your body becomes at fighting back against arthritis, naturally, gently, and deliciously. Healing isn't just about big changes. It's about small, smart choices stacked day after day, until one day you realize you're moving easier, standing taller, and living with far less pain than you thought possible. So maybe rice isn't just rice after all. Maybe it's medicine. 3 humble grains, brown, black, and wild, each packed with their own arsenal of nutrients, quietly working behind the scenes to calm inflammation, strengthen your joints, and bring relief without prescriptions or side effects. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Sometimes it starts with just one simple swap on your plate. One bite, one bowl, one new habit. But now you have to wonder, what other everyday foods have this kind of hidden power? And why haven't you heard about them yet?